Actually, just before that, I should probably... actually... I'll figure it out later. What is that one called? Okay, save. The point farm is live. The point farm. You mean like the second point farm? Wow. I'm not the one and only. You can't give me a name like that. That's a bit much. Okay, so this one is mechanics overview. How do you... is it Control E? It is, I remembered. Tutorials. Part 1. How's the text size, by the way? If it's too small, I can zoom in and just scroll left and right and stuff. And is it readable? Maybe I need to turn the stream... if I needed to turn the stream specs up, then I will probably have to restart stream, because I forgot to change it over. Since, like... when did I turn it down for? Was it Puyo on? It wouldn't have been, right? Who knows? Anyway, let me know if I need to change anything. Text size is pretty small. How is this? Ugh, scrolly. It's just, how do you keep... This is why I need... one day I'll get dual monitor. For now, my phone is charging, so when my phone is finished charging, I can get rid of the chat. Hey, Electro! I'll neither confirm nor deny that. That's better? Okay, cool. I'll probably have to deal with this one too. Alright, anyway. Introduction to Puyo mechanics overview. How do I even start a video like that? How do you left? Is it Control L? Control L for left, I forgot. Maybe I should just be doing like the whole... maybe I can do this and like switch between them when I need to. Wait, so if I like type it'll... yeah, okay. So then I can squeeze it a little more. Maybe? Where is it? I swear this is not key smashing practice. I would never. Needs to move a little bit, which is sad. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there. I can click back forth. I don't need it all the time. Anyway. No, I Control L this one. I don't need the confirmation to know I'm right. What? Whatever you say. Hi guys, it's me. I'm FNAF Freddy. Anyway. Oh, that's a bit loud. Oh, let me know if it's too loud. Kenteo, welcome to the stream. What's a good strat for Tetris PPT players? Okay. What is your current... do you know what your sprint time is? Because the advice will vary depending on like your level of play. 9k. I don't really trust, and I'm not saying I don't trust you. I don't trust the ratings in PPT though, because they're like hyperinflated and broken, and the matchmaking is broken. So like you might be higher or lower than you think you are. Check your time. Okay. And if it's not updated recently, then it might be worth retrying it, because it can help. Anyway, that's not... Hey everyone. Do I need to introduce myself? Hey everyone, it's Yoshi 100. That's what my old intro was. It lasted like 7 videos. 114? Okay, that's pretty good. Most players recommend getting to like a 1 minute time, so try and push for that. Of course, like, it's not a hard rule, obviously. Like, you can work on other stuff aside from speed, because speed is just one aspect of the game. But what you want to be doing against Puyo players in general is consistent damage output, which means that you're consistently trying to T-spin and Tetris as much as you can. Note that, unlike in Tetris vs Tetris, Tetrises do send more than T-spin doubles. T-spin triples send the same amount as a Tetris. So, if you want to be slightly more inconvenient, then a Tetris will send more than a T-spin double. If you T-spin double into a Tetris, or if you Tetris into a T-spin double, it'll send like 3 or 4 lines of garbage to the Puyo player, so that can also be a good spike move if you've already like buried them a lot, or if you're sure that like they're not going to be able to do much to defend fast enough. But otherwise, just consistently T-spin double Tetris against them. Because T-spins are still super important, because every line of garbage you send to the Puyo player, they have to sit through the ow animation. Like, the garbage has to fall, and it's bonky, and it shakes their board, and then, you know, it's more than a line. T-spin doubles still send more than a line of garbage. It sends a line in 2. Tetris is send a line in 4, so it's not a huge difference. But for a Puyo player, that's the sort of... It means that they have to choose between... If it's a line in 2, then it's more likely that they will only get 1 garbage in a specific spot, but if it's a line in 4, it's more like they have a higher chance of receiving 2 in 1 column, if that makes any sense to you. That's what you want to be looking out for though. Try and T-spin and Tetris as much as you can mid-game. Here's the thing that I learned, which helped me the most for T-spins. Any 3-wide gap you make can be turned into a T-spin. Using a Z, S, L, J, you can turn any 3-word gap into a T-spin. I can't demonstrate that right now since I'm working on the Puyo tutorials. Maybe in a bit I'll switch over and like go into J-Stress or something and show it off quickly. But yeah, that's what you want to be doing against Puyo players. Just consistency. Consistency is important. It locks Puyo players out of options. Haven't played Tetris in ages, wouldn't know what my sprint time is, that's fair. T-spin double is the same as Tetris. It's the same in Tetris vs Tetris, but yeah, since you're asking for Tetris vs Puyo, then it's different. T-spin double is the same as Tetris. Yeah, that's right. How do I counter DT cannon openers? All clear takes too long and makes me prone to attack. Are you sure? If DT cannon is taking longer, then you should try and train your perfect clears, and get faster at them. Because a perfect clear opener only takes 10 Minos. A DT cannon takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Wait, it takes 2 bags, right? Because it wastes 1 T and then uses the other T's in the T-spins. So it's like... It's at least 15. It's at least 15, right? 15 opposed to 10, and you have to soft drop to get your 2 T-spins down in your DT cannon opener. So you can perfect clear against DT cannon. It's your choice whether or not you want to send the perfect clear during the DT cannon, or if you want to save it and then like only set it off after they do their T-spins, because their T-spins from a DT cannon will send 11 garbage, 4 from the T-spin double and 7 from the T-spin triple because of back-to-back bonus. And so if you choose to counter or offset, whatever you want to call it, then you will receive 1 line of garbage. If you can learn second perfectly, it's even better, but that's difficult in a sense. So, but as an opener, PC opener is very solid. Also important as well, if you're looking into learning openers and only openers, then there's trouble, because openers are literally just openers, right? You need them to like be able to like... Oh, you don't need them actually, so a lot of people actually play without openers, but they're helpful in just getting the game started, getting your back-to-back bonus ready and everything. But a lot of people make the mistake of learning openers before they try and learn T-spins normally. So if you haven't learned TKI, also known as TKI3, is one of the best openers to learn because it gives you like a fundamental understanding of how to set up T-spins consistently. So learn that if you haven't already. In terms of after that, because at a certain point you're just going to be needing to send Tetris and T-spins to the opponent in the mid game of Tetris. At a certain point, Tetris just devolves into T-spins, Tetrises, downstacking efficiently. Downstacking is huge. You need to learn to clear garbage without blocking out the garbage and stuff like that. So that's also important. Those are the main keys for Tetris vs Tetris. Let's see. How do I Puyo vs Tetris is weird. It's a weird matchup for sure. Number one in so much respect. Oh, thank you. Easy to win by selling Tetrises, but now it's getting harder to super stealthy. Yeah, if you haven't learned how to T-spin consistently, look into that. Look into that. 4 wides. Please don't learn 4 wide. Please don't like 4 wide. Can I tell you that much? Is that an acceptable answer? Is it okay for me to say that? Can I just say please don't? That's my answer, usually. A lot of people generally don't like them. If you mess up with building them, you'll be left at a serious disadvantage. If you mess up. If you don't mess up, it's broken. It's broken. So, learn to T-spin. Learn to T-spin. That's my advice at the moment. 4 wide is generally looked down upon since it's generally seen as broken or 2 on 5. Here's the thing. So you know the combos, right, in Tetris? At a certain point, once you get to like 10 combo, every single that you learn, that you use from a certain combo point sends 4 or 5 lines at a time. That's a single. And you have like 5 of them. So you're sending 5 singles, which send like 5 garbage each. So you've got 25 garbage within 5 lines. Whereas usually, at most, you can send like, I don't know, 2 T-spin triples for 15 garbage, but like you're never gonna be doing back-to-back T-spin triples unless you set up a specific thing for it. So it's like, it's stupidly broken. I think it's 9. Wait, what's 9? As in 9 is the cap? 9 isn't the cap, is it? Like, it starts from that? I don't actually know the combo table. I'm just guessing. I'm like, oh, probably like 10-ish. But yeah, it's broken and stupid and brain dead. Maybe if it was like perfect clears where you need to use your brain, then I'd be okay with it. But it's not. So, That's my, I'm sorry, like, I always rant about it, but I don't like it at all, and it's just generally just, it doesn't help you become a better player. If you're looking to actually become better at playing the game, learning T-spin is the next step. Also, hi Suo. This is the best script I've ever read, thank you. Thank you. I'll get onto this now. Yeah, okay, I hope that gives you enough answers for now. Do you fight or do you go Tetris and T-spin? Yes, I don't 4 wide, I severely dislike 4 wide. Very, very do not like, because it's broken and stupid. I mean, when you get 4 lines per line, oh, at 9, yeah, exactly, see, it's stupid. When Tetris is when he does DT openers. As I said, if you want to counter, you can either learn DT cannon yourself, because DT cannon yourself is fine. Or, again, perfect clear opener sends 10 lines. DT cannon sends 11. So if you wait it out, then and wait for them to send their T-spins, and you do a perfect clear, boom, that matches. And then from there, you're just playing mid game. And mid game is, again, set up T-spins, set up Tetrises, learn to do them, and at that point, like, it's not openers anymore. Because again, a lot of beginners make the mistake of learn an opener and nothing else. That's like learning. It's like learning GTR without knowing how to extend it. Yeah, watching videos definitely helps you learn how to visualize T-spins. If anyone wants to link Amamiya's channel, he's the widely considered the top Tetris player in PPT, so he's really good to watch as well, because a lot of my T-spin setups I've learned from him. Against good fight as well after they finish theirs and I still survive, but they have terrible fundamentals. Exactly, it's so stupid. Word thinking color is wrong. Oh no, it's probably thinks it's a 4 of a colors to clear. No, I have English Australia set because it's correct, obviously. Expect welcome. Any advice for a Puyo beginner? How early on beginner? Like introduction to Puyo mechanics overview beginner, or or like basic chaining beginner? Because that's what I'm getting onto now. Doesn't apply to everyone, but it's really good to actively get Tetris fundamentals instead of going for the OP strat straight away. Exactly. Tetris 99 500 wins for Putti, it's a different animal. Yeah, 1v1 situation is a lot different from like Tetris 99. Alright. I don't know how to start the video. I don't know if Humberto wants it done a certain way yet, so I'm gonna have to ask him. Hey everyone, welcome to the start of a series of videos where I'll be going in depth on... I need it like slightly more on the... Do I seriously have to like stretch it a little bit more? Okay, yeah, that's where I have to stretch it. Having a good time if you're going over basic chaining. The first step I have to go over the very core introduction first, so it'll be a bit of a but you might pick up on something that you don't know. That's the thing. This introduction does include a bit of extra stuff, like the extra row above the field. A lot of people don't know that exists until stuff happens, so there you go. Anyway, we'll get around to it. Scripting introductions, I don't... introductions are the worst in general. They're just not nice. Hey Moose, hey Zelda. I'm not playing tonight, but I'll be playing tomorrow. Probably playing tomorrow during the day before I have to go to work. So that'll be like morning to... like 3 or 4. No, 4 is when I usually start work. 4 is something to 3-ish. How high do you think you can get score-wise? Score-wise, in terms of Puyo or Tetris? Because Tetris is too ambiguous. Like, it's... I don't have a good answer for that one. But my sprint time is 41 or 42? No. On PC, I think it's 41 or 42. On Switch, I think it's 43 seconds. On PBT, 25k, but technically anyone who's above 20k can get to 50k. It's just a grind at that point. It's not actually a rating system. It's just who put hours into the game in ranked. Because here's the thing, you can play plenty of rounds off ranked, but at a certain point, like, PPT's rating system becomes literally +8 or -40, depending on if you win or lose, and that's it. Like, it's nothing more than that anymore, and it's just a grind. It's a good way to find some matches, but a lot of high level players at a certain point just play like longer sets of matches, like first to 15 matches and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what my things for this are. A lot of the time though, stuff like that is just using patterns like ultra. You can like ST stack, for example, just as an example. If you freestyle, it's cool, but again, it's too ambiguous. Back, I went to go get a snack. Can I have snack? I want a snack. Yeah, I'm holding out high hopes that they're gonna bring over, like, even if they literally brought over the Puyo champion system, I wouldn't care, because it works pretty well. But some adjustments would be nice. I think having like more players, because in Puyo Chronicle it worked like almost perfectly, but I think part of the reason it's a bit janky in Puyo Chronicle is because it's worldwide, so there's more players. So I think that the rating gets inflated a little bit, but we'll see. Greatest feeling since PT1's ranked system was flawed already. Yeah, we'll see. Is the channel you want linked? Is it Tayo Amamiya? I'm guessing it's Tayo Amamiya. Anyway. Oh yeah, Puyo Tato Ris Ega o Go. I have no idea what that kanji is. Sai. Is that Kuda? Oh, that's used for Kudasai, right? Puyo. Yeah, well, it's Puyo Tetris videos. So there you go. I wonder what that kanji is. If someone knows what that kanji is, do let me know. Go something kudasai. No, when it first came out, everyone maxed it out. Yeah, again, like it was flawed from the start. They removed that from champions. I do wonder if PPT2 will let you dodge players. We'll have to wait and see. Where I'll be going in depth on Puyo topics from ranging from absolute beginner to top tier professionals. But you can check the outline linked in the description to see what's coming out. Not bit by one by one. Gotta make it engaging enough, but like informative as well. I don't want to like drag out the opening. Because if I get beaten so hard by someone so much better than me, I'd rather not play against them again. I think having the option is pretty important. Though it kind of sucks when someone higher rated than you dodges you and it's like, come on, are you a ranker? Because I got accused of being one back then, so just saying. Anyway. Better matchmaking would help prevent scenarios like that? Yeah, hopefully. Oh, you could just remove the S. Okay. They will also be all be available in one playlist, so you can check them all out once that's sorted as well. At the time seeing this, if you're in the far future. Maybe already created. May already be created. Along with playlists for grouping of topics for different skill levels. If all those exploits found, I'm really not sure. Like, I hope they revamp it so that it's less exploitable, or, you know, not at all, but my hopes are kind of, yeah, they borrowed a lot of stuff from Puyo Touches, but I don't mind. With the amount of content they've added now and everything, I think it's fine. It does its job. Budget title, it's happy time. Anyway. Come into introducing game itself. First things first, we're going to be discussing from the in terms of the way that it's most commonly played into... I don't know if it's agreed whether or not we use 1 or 2 oohs, but who knows. It will be moon fever. You who are studying and learning about it. Listen, champions reuse from another. Yeah, quest, a lot of stuff, a lot of voice lines and stuff. In general, it's a pretty recycled game, but again, it does its job, so I'm not complaining. Just to make sure, just to clarify. Few will be discussed later. Board size. First thing to know is, of course, the playing field. Puyo Galaxy, it's so good. Fun fact, I first heard this theme in a Mario fan game. It was called Mario Forever Galaxy. It was a shmup. It was on this website that hosted a bunch of Mario fan games. I don't remember what it was called. And I will need to look into it again at some point. But this was I think the world transition theme. I remember struggling so much in that game. And one of them was because I didn't understand how to sell some of the weapons that I attached to my vehicle. So I was just stuck with some weak weapons for a long time. I finished it eventually, but I want to go back and replay it sometime. Anyway, that's enough sidetracking. As you can see here, I should like highlight stuff. Are my keybinds still? Yeah, they are. Okay. Well, I'll use curly brackets. Curly brackets still... Really? I didn't know that's how keybinds were. Okay. Oh, I guess it makes sense. Alright, I'll just use normal brackets. If it's highlighted, it's fine. I'll just use that thing for image. I need to figure out like what images we're going to be using. Oh, you guys can't see me point. Okay, this is where I use my mouse. I don't know what sorts of images we're going to be using for like this, but I wonder if I should have a section introduce. Not core game. Introduce just like game. Introduce game like full game, like a game as a whole, like should I be like, oh, so Puyo's. Here's the thing though, that's more like an introduction to the whole of Puyo. But should I be putting that in the first tutorial? Like, should I show them this is what's possible if you learn the game? Because I feel like that can help engage people, right? If you're gonna introduce it. So I can show some pro game. I'm like, oh well, if this is the sort of thing that you'll be able to, yeah, Puyo as a series maybe, or just at least like show people what's possible in like Puyo vs Puyo games. Like, oh, as you can see here, these people are firing these huge chains at each other, and they're like attacking each other back and forth, and like there's a whole bunch of chaos, and it's like maybe it's overwhelming, maybe it's exciting, but like just showing them a glimpse of that might help them. I'm not sure if the thing is, the big question mark is like, will people know what they're getting into when watching this video? Because the thing is, if they're watching this video, they want to learn the game, right? They probably know what's up with it already, but at the same time, I'm thinking down the line, I want this to be as accessible as possible, right? So here's the question: if someone if you want to share this video to your friend, and you're like, you should learn Puyo, right? And they're like, okay, maybe I will, and then you send them a tutorial video, and then the start of it also has like a sort of like, oh, this is how the game looks at high level play, and then you get into the teaching. I don't know. It's a question mark to me. But that's a thought. This one will be had this song first in free Club Penguin Harmony video, which is like based around Puffle Circus, and all the acts are complete failures. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, this one will be later. I'll show you how to clear it afterwards. Might be a good idea. Players that are into the game are probably going to be looking at pro Puyo players online anyway. Doremias to Shiro, Yoshi. Maybe. That's the question though. Like, will this tutorial series only? It depends on the reach, right? It's target audience. If this is designed specifically for people who are looking to get into the game already, then they'll probably know what it involves. Like, what they'll probably have a reason. But if we're looking like long term, maybe we'll get to the point. Because again, I'm hoping like this will be out by the time like Puyo Tetris 2 comes out, and people will just be like, okay, do you want to learn how to play Puyo? Here's Yoshi's videos. It's not that I want my name to be known, but it's more like I want this series to be one that people can really just globally refer to them, because like there's not much out there, right? I know Hanen's video is amazing, like their introduction to Puyo is really good, but like again, mine's the series, so like if they see my first video, then they can see the rest of them and follow up and everything. So question marks. Aw, heck. Well, I'm glad I'm inspiring you, Grass. As you can see here, the board is 6 wide and 12 high. This means you can fit... Wait, did I talk about the X? Okay, no, I talked about that like slightly later. 6 wide and 12 high, this means you can fit 72 individual wheels on it at once. However, there's also a secret 13th row. This one is hidden. You can't see. I think placed there. Behaves differently. But that'll be later. For now, it's just useful to know it exists. Hi Murta! Good to have you here. Welcome. Yeah, I'm writing up the script now, so that's gonna be important. The main thing I'm asking you about is like, how should I? Oh, that's okay. It's okay, Hubbard. It's the whole. Like the thing is, for example, during the video intro, I don't know what to put in the background of the video and stuff like that, and I'm gonna need help editing in like arrows and everything. I already briefly mentioned it to you, Hamada, but like hopefully it makes more sense when I write the script. I can say like, okay, so for example, this is a Puyo, and then like, you know, we highlight a Puyo, stuff like that. Like I just don't do any video editing, so I'm not sure on how to do it well, but that's why I'm asking for help. Thinking of that how you will be able to do this type of message when it comes to learning. It won't be a fast process, it could be off-putting, but could also serve as a good motivational factor. I think so too. Serves as encouragement. Emphasize. It won't be easy. I can't do it. Yet. But with enough work. I think that's important, right? Encourage the player. A lot of this I want to also emphasize the mental game, because Puyo has a steep learning curve. It is hard to learn the game, right? And that can be off-putting for people. But I think an important thing is, a lot of guides are just like, here's the thing. But I want to be able to like give it a bit more, not personality, but like, I want to engage people. I want them to know it's okay to be struggling and everything, because I think that voice needs to be out there. Because a lot of the time, if they ask for advice, it'll be like, you can do this and this and this, and it's like, it's so overwhelming, right? Like, I think part of what I'm trying to do is get better at teaching as well, because, well, it's a bit of a personal thing. I've always loved teaching. I want to become a teacher anyway, a math teacher specifically, if in case anyone was wondering. But I think teaching is a really vital skill, being able to pass down your knowledge, and a lot of it is mental, right? You need to be encouraging, you need to connect to others, and part of my experience right now is learning a language, right? I'm trying to learn Japanese, so it's like, I know the struggles of, you know, not doing stuff consistently. Well, I started doing stuff consistently, but I tried to start like 2 years ago, and I couldn't get into it, right? So it's a lot of mental stuff, it's all psychological, and you need to be able to convey positive vibes, I think. That's my take on it. Shapes and backgrounds, don't worry, that will come when you know your text. Just think of it as a PowerPoint presentation, just that some of the things can also move. Yeah, that sounds good. When I played 20th anniversary first time, I kept on getting wrecked by the Lemurs AI, or like with PPT and the D4X Tetris AI. Actually being able to eventually get better than those two AIs is really satisfying. I think also set up like checkpoints for people. That can really help motivate them. Extremely hard to learn, and it's not linear. It is far from linear. The initial learning phase is like, there's a lot of board information. And then you learn to clear Puyos, you learn to clear a basic like 2-3 chain, and then you're happy, and then eventually you hit a bit of a wall. Then you learn stairs and stuff, and then you get like a 5 chain consistently. You hit a wall with transitions, and then you learn transitions, and you can do like 7-8 chains consistently. Then you hit a wall with, what is it? I hope I'm not speaking too loudly. And then you hit a wall and with second floor, and then you're like, poopy. And then you hit another wall, and you're like, now I need to be able to do this in-game consistently. And then you hit another wall because people are interrupting you, and then you need to work on garbage, and then you hit another one and another one. It just keeps on going forever and ever. Like, Puyo is just a lot of brick walls, and some of them are like, some of the slopes are a lot steeper than others. And I think it's just important that people know that. Not in a way that deters them. That's the tricky balance, right? Not deterring them, but also letting them know that it's tough. Because it is tough. Yeah. Easy to learn, hard to master game. It's big question mark. That's who do that. I know, truly. You point out after some chapters that if you know specific things already, what you can reach with it already and what you can add. Exactly. Be able to... Here's the thing. A lot of people are always striving to do better, but it's always good to look back on like, oh, 2 videos ago, you could barely even make a chain. Look at where you are now. I think that's important. Emphasize what they have learned, what they're going to learn soon, and what they're going to learn in the far future. Because, again, past, present, future sort of thing. It's good to be able to mention all 3 perspectives. I had to actually get the core understanding starting out in Puyo Mastery. I don't even know how you're able to process some things so easily, Yoshi. And I don't know how pro players can process their like tails and their height differences and like this and their mid-game attacks and everything. Like, it's forever a learning experience, but that's why I love the game so much, and I want it to be accessible to people. I want to ask you, what resource are you using for Japanese? I know most stuff already, but that's just because I seem to learn from actual usage, but I have no sense of the rules of it. I've been learning from a series called Japanese from Zero. That's the video series I'm using. That's for my grammar, and some words I'm learning from there as well. Mostly for the grammar rules and stuff. I've been learning from that. There's free videos online, but he also has books available, or an online course. For kanji, I am using an app called Kanji Tree. Very useful. It sorts all the kanji into different grade levels, and it helps you with reading, recognizing, reading, and then writing. And also in context of words, it teaches you words using the kanji, so it's really good. Really, really good. Aside from that, I've been using, my recent Japanese stuff has been using an app called JLPT Practice Test or something like that. I'll have to check when I get my phone. But that one I've just been using for practice exercises. And the thing is, I'm not learning for the JLPT, but I think, like, you know, if I can get practice questions for something, then getting it from, like, a test is fine. Or, like, a practice test is fine. Good practice. Motivated emphasize would be milestones, 100%. Small chains like a 3 or a 5. Oh, absolutely. Even hitting from like 3, 4, 5. But also important that, like, at a certain point, your chains don't go up. Like, it's depressing. But you hit huge walls where, like, for example, my first 16 in-game was not that long ago. At least from what... I still believe it is my first 16 in a real game. But it was not that long ago. And I've yet to get another one. So... the early stages, that's what I mean, like, about learning curve. Like, it's less obvious to us now, but, like, when you're learning, you're like, oh, I hit a 3 or 4 or 5, or they accidentally hit, like, an 8 chain, and it feels bad, because you're like, it's cool, but you can't really celebrate it yet, because you haven't learned exactly how that worked in the first place. But, yes, I think that's one tough thing. Like, you can accidentally, like, frog stacking, it's tough, right? If you look at the examples in my guide, you'll notice that I always build up from the shapes already seen from lessons before. I think that's really important, Humberto. You have 100% have a point there. Build from the knowledge that they already have. Don't just throw in new concepts. Try to connect stuff as much as possible, because the more that a subject seems connected, the more that it will be easier to learn and grow, right? You don't want them to jump from one set of stairs to the next. You want them to be able to, like, at least have a somewhat steady bridge. Thank you for the... oh, I don't see the host or the raid, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. Is there anybody new? Other day, not too long ago, I got a 14 AC, largest 15, but I'm still so proud of that regardless. Yeah, especially, like, or even if you hit a PB, if you're hitting more of those and you're increasing consistency is key anyway, right? So you want to. Just bought to learn katakana and kanji, but grammar over kamano? Right, I see. Yeah, katakana took me a little while. Mind of a Thief, it's so good. Gotta love Mother 3 soundtrack. Pretty universal that the first achievement in anything relatively hard is accidental. PB is always an exceptional game for a player, it's not the norm. Yeah, but in general, like, it's easy to ignore that, right? So again, getting it told is just, I think that's reassuring. Of course, invited to inspire yourself in the shapes of chapters would be an honor. Oh, absolutely. I think a fair amount of what I've said has come from looking at your guide and like S2's guide and stuff, so I'm definitely like getting stuff from other people's guides as well to try and compile it, because again, I just want people to get as much information as they can. Yeah. Anyway. But now it's just useful to know it exists. Okay, so I'm just splitting stuff up from the dot points. As for the pieces that fuel the board, those are come down in pairs. Come in up to 5 different colors. Come in 3 to 5 colors for any given match, but the standard is 4 colors. 13th or also 14. I will mention 14th as well, but that'll be like in the advanced mechanics, like when I teach people how to ghost their Puyos, because the thing is, you'll never use 14th row unless you know how to spin your Puyos up there. Like 13th row you can use by just putting your Puyo up there, but you'll never put something in the 14th row unless you can put something like fully in 13th row as well. Do you think it's good to know the existence straight away? Because then it's like, you have an invisible row, but then you have a non-existing row, and it's like, the thing is, the 14th, you could 14th me once. Wait, how? But the thing is, the 14th row, like, it has weird conditions, like you can only put one Puyo in the 14th row ever, and then after that you can't use it again or something. Like, I don't... It's really weird. At the first month of my career. Are you sure? Oh, unless it's in Puyoverse or in FIFA mode, because in FIFA mode you can put infinite Puyos up there. But in Su you can only put one. Oh, in Puyoverse, yeah, then you can infinitely put stuff in row 14. But otherwise, I think there's a thing where things get stuck in row 14. And then, like, you can still use row 13, but never row 14. Oh, he just never died? Okay, yeah. That's only in Puyoverse though, so people won't need to worry about it too much. Unless they're playing FIFA, but we'll talk about FIFA later on. Note that in Su, they will cycle between 4 of those 5 colors in each match. It's not always the same 4 colors. I think that's important as well, because people might think there's more colors than there actually is, but it's because it just doesn't use the same amount consistently. Okay. These pieces can be moved left, right, down, left, right, and down. They can also be rotated clockwise and anti-clockwise, or counterclockwise if you prefer. Is there a specific word for Puyo pair in English? Yes, you used there already. Hold on. Wait, for which one? If yes. Oh, yeah, I don't think we have a name for it. We just call it a pair. So, it's a bit tough. A pair of... Yeah, we just call a pair. Because a pair means nothing else in Puyo for us. So... Or a piece. Or a piece. These pieces. Yeah, I already said pieces. Yeah. Where do I introduce axis Puyo? Rotation. I said rotation axis is the bottom Puyo, but where's axis Puyo? I thought I'd talk about axis Puyo. Do I talk about axis Puyo way later? Does it matter? It doesn't matter yet. It doesn't matter until you do like rotation tricks. That's fine. Note that the rotation axis, the Puyo that gets rotated around, is the bottom Puyo. This one is highlighted in modern games. Oh, in this one is highlighted during gameplay. Help for advanced spinning later. Field in operation. Yeah, Google Translate is my friend. Axis and sub bubble. Axis and yeah, we call it axis Puyo as well. Rotation axis, half rotation. Yeah, this is for. It's so philosophical. Yeah. You can use that. Yeah, that's right. How you climb. Turn off the screen. I place it into the 14th column. The 14th row. Oh, it means row for us. Does it talk about how row 14 can only be used once as well in modern Puyo games? I think I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure we confirmed that at one point. Ah, yes, this rotating it up there. Yeah, so that's putting that on there. Can I say screen cross lines? Oh yeah. So that's like doing the whole rapid shift. Oh, is this later in the page? Last half turn. Yeah, that's important. Quick turn. Turning between. Right, so that's putting it up there. Yeah. That's important to know as well. '13th and 14th row. Hold on. Let's have a look. Save me, Google Translate. Yeah, that would not be eliminated immediately. Yep. 2 restrictions. Game each profile. Yes, okay, cool. So we've confirmed this knowledge. Well, not 4, nor can it enabling half the 14. Yep, that's right. No axis. Yes, that's right. No axis can hit 14th column. How long ago did you figure this out? Like, was this written in Hemboto? I was trying to figure this out, like, I think last year or early this year. So, like, if this is available, like, before, then it would have been nice. Active wrote it? I wonder how long ago. Does it say? Doesn't say, does it? This year? Oh, so maybe we all learned it at the same time. Maybe. Aw, I'm so happy that Active is doing so much work for the community too. We're gonna do our best to help people. Publish was still a key. Ah, got it. I was first. Hi Andy. 3 Korean guides that can help out edit some tidbits. Thank you, Andy. Much appreciated. Alright, thank you, Hemboto, though. These are really good resources. This is exactly what I'm going to be talking about. I think I might bookmark this, yeah. I'll just slam in game stuff and move it to Puyo. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Row column 13, 14. I'll control shift 2 and put the other one there, so just in case. Oh, hold on. Let's translate page so I actually know the... Yes, okay, cool. Just in case it's like I misword something, or like the wording of you guys is smarter. Okay, yep, just that. Dun, dun. I just have the chain sim back there just in case. Finesse and rotation? Yeah. Have the references if you need some. Right, gotcha, thank you. We'll get around to continuing this. This is going to take a little while. I assume each video... Oh, actually, I mean... Well, we've only made it to like the 5th dot point, but this one is rather intense anyway, so it's okay. This one might be like one of the longer videos, like 20 minutes or something. It'll be faster, of course, because we're talking and just showing stuff. This one is highlighted during gameplay. Or flashing. Oh, right, yes. You can also do another rotation mechanic is that you can rotate a Puyo 180. Oh, actually I have to write this in equation editor. 180 degrees. Why is this smaller? Come on. 180 degrees. If you attempt to rotate it twice in a space. Demonstrate. I wish there was a shortcut for highlighting. Unless there is, but I've just never seen it. Like whenever I like hovering over it doesn't give you anything, so. To be fair, a lot of this is just demonstrating anyway, so maybe I don't need to be saying demonstrate. Oh well, whatever. Just copy demonstrate so I can put it anywhere I want. There we go. Anyway, so that's about how pairs come one at a time. You know what, I can just copy my dot points and like reword them. What happened? Merge formatting. Oh, did it try to keep text only? Keep text only. Come on. Keep text only, thank you. Pairs come one at a time. Another will only spawn after the current. Another will only spawn after the current piece finishes actions. Which means while a chain is clearing, no pieces will spawn. Looks like this is splitting. Pieces are also affected by gravity, meaning that you can split. One Puyo repair from another. Oh, that's fine. I will leave that there. Okay, awesome. Clearing. Let's see. In order to clear a Puyo, you need to connect 4 Puyos. Clear Puyos, you need to connect 4 of the same color. With each other. These can be from any side adjacent. So to demonstrate this one. What was that? Demonstrate. You know what, I don't need to write demonstrate. We know we're going to demonstrate everything here anyway. I just realized. Like, after every single thing we'll demonstrate. For at least for this first video, maybe later on we'll have to like do the other thing. We'll just use the script and go with it. This one is no question mark this. Yeah, okay. What? So 4 of the same color? 4 of the same? No, 4 of the same color. He's clearing from any side adjacently. At least. You can also clear more than 4 at a time. And this means that you can even clear 2 groups at once. So you can show like with a green, blue or something, then you put a group of green and a group of blue and it's just like, wow, you can clear more than 1 at a time. With 1 Puyo. One piece. To lose, or for the opponent to lose. Your third column must be filled. In modern Puyo games, this space is denoted by an X. However, clears can still be on this space. It's only when the space is one piece. Not that it's enough. Might just see. Yeah, okay, to lose is not a good way to put it. When the third column is no, I just want to state it's the thing is I don't want to say if you fill your third column you will lose or something. No, or maybe that's fine. Sentence order is difficult. You please spawn an X master with this spot, then new one spawns you lose. Oh, smart. It's like TGM. Oh. Well, not exactly like TGM because they don't overlap. You top out is an ambiguous word. The game ends when the third column nothing new spawns, everything's triggered, not emotion. True. So in other words, if place where Puyos spawn, the third column is blocked when a Puyo is trying to spawn. Two different explanations. The more ways you explain it, the more people will understand. I think, maybe. Hey, Diamonds, welcome. React should have attention censored on it. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, in modern Puyo games. That's why, if I say in other words, then it'll just be another explanation. And then when we talk about fever, we can talk about, Puyos can spawn as chonky, so that means that, like, that's why we have a fourth column X. Oh, this is a full. There we go. No. I gave it a full space, so I'm not going to let this happen. I'll just keep it that way. Because I have the underline for the topics anyway. Sounds fun though, grass. And piece mechanics. It's been these things on mini with push a combination of buttons on a lever and hydrosity, you get notified of a secret unlock via ring SFX. Wow. All the hand pieces of faces placed with Donkey's voice. That's epic. Very epic indeed. Oh, this makes me upset. It's okay, when we clean this up, it'll be on the same page, hopefully. Although, I could just space it more. I could like create them as actual paragraphs. Ugh, I'll figure it out later. True Master Sonic? Don't play Classic Sonic all that often? I still never play some Classic Sonic. Can we use my air proofreader and it tells me that I don't want to say it? Well, what is that? Oh no. Anyone? Oh, hold on. Right. It's experienced during its launch window. That's epic. TGM music is good. Alright. Few extra things find on your screen during gameplay. The first one is the next window. you can use this to find out what your 2 next Puyos are. There are over 21 issues with that last paragraph. Well, to be fair, if it's a formal interpreter, then it might be wrong because of the fact that, like, oh, well, first off, it might be because Puyo is Ensu and stuff like that. And Puyo, actually, yeah, there's a lot of Puyo in here. But, money making, or for pay 617 premium, yeah. Fair enough. And again, this is gonna be the way that I say it anyway. Like, of course, I'm not gonna speak in all slang. Like, again, I want this to be accessible. But some of it will be like, you don't say anyway in formal speech. And you don't, I know, you don't use that. Oh. Actually, this is a common mistake to make in when you're speaking. This is actually correct. Oh, actually, do you need to use a plural with a few? Okay, few. Okay. What are words like few and several? Actually, no, I need to know this now. You probably have to pluralize, right? But I think most people use is. Because the thing is, with I don't know what the formal word for it is, but like group words, right? There is, like, if there is a herd of sheep, for example, like for animal group names, you say there is a herd because you're saying there is a group. But when you say few or several or multiple, do you say is that word, are those words group words or are they something else? Because that's my question. Are few, several, multiple, many, whatever other words, are they group words? And if not, what is the name of those types of words? Because I need to know. I need to know what they are if they're not. Are they... I want to learn English grammar. Because I know things is plural, but few is like encapsulating a group. Because if you say a group of pigs, there is a group of pigs. Pigs is plural, but the group is singular, right? That's the thing. A lot of people make this mistake as well. They say, oh, there are a group of pigs. I'm like, it's one group though, right? Anyway, let me look at chat. I need an answer. Things is plural. There are without contraction. Few is plural. End of discussion. Few is plural. So these types of words are plural. The A is for the implication of one. Okay. What type of word is few and several and stuff then? You know what? Okay. I think my phone's finished charging. Let me look this up right now. Oh wait, no. What type of word is few? Few, several. Let's find out. Couple, few, several. Hold on. Quantity terminology. Okay, let's have a look. I need to find out now. Hi T-Flat, welcome to the stream. I need to grab my phone, just a moment. Grammarly, I see. If there were more, it wouldn't be A anymore, so it is also slang. Hold on. A is also slang. Wait, A is also slang in that context. Oh. What? Okay, here, let's have a look. About the exact meaning of few. Oh, this is just about the hold on. Oh, this is just about the quantity, right? No, actually. Grammar. Okay, few, many, and several grammar. No. I need to know that this must be a type of word, right? There must be a type of word. What are they called? I just need to know. Are they like a quantifier or something? Like, what is it? Determiners. They're called determinant. Okay, good. I have an answer. Several dogs were adopted because these data must be plural. Oh no, the word, the nouns that must be few people. She has a few. The book. There are several types. You wouldn't say there is several types, right? Several is really obvious. You always say there are several. Wait, what if I say there is several? No, I say there are, right? Okay, yeah, so use plural. Use plurals for determiners. Yeah, that's what they're called, determiners. And you use plurals with determiners. Thank you guys for the answers. Okay. Cool. I think this is just a slip up in like everyday speech. Okay, let's have a look. If A was not A, it was the one. If A was not A, it was one. There is a few, there are. If there is, there is one few extra, a few things, one few things. Wait, I'm confused. Is more often used. It's a counter. Japanese letter of oh, you mean like A as in like... Oh, here's the thing. Here's one thing that people shouldn't complain about counters. English does have counters. A grain of rice, a piece of cake, oh my gosh. We have counters in English. People just forget. Determiners. I will not forget that. Lots of counters, yeah. You use plural. He, she, it, without was that you were taught? Everything else is not is. Gotcha. Knowing how to use determiners correctly fuels your determination. HP maxed out. Yeah! That's the spirit. Thanks for nerding out with me, guys. I love you all so much. I have to be grammatically correct. I like to make sure that I'm speaking grammatically correct, just so that, well, I'm not speaking grammatically, but like that, like when I discuss things, I don't want to sound goofy, right? And it helps me teach other people English better, right? If I'm not messing up, then I won't teach them like false things. Hello, piano. Welcome. Imagine later in the video say it wrong. Oh, I will cry. I will cry. Delete everything just because of that one error. See, that's basically me. I'm the perfectionist. No, I'm not. I like to get things really well done, but I'm not like crazy. Like I won't stay up like until 3 AM to make sure everything's right. There's a certain point where I'm like no, but I do like to make sure my work is pretty good. And what your two next when your next two Puyos. Next two Puyos are the one that's coming up. The one on top is one that will enter first. That will be usable first. Oh, whatever. Revising the GTR guide. I see. What's the best thing for that active likes pointing out common mistakes? Well, he's a nerd too. We're all nerds here. It's okay. Nerding out will help people who don't want to be nerds. They can like steal off of us. That's kind of what my tutorials are meant to be anyway, right? Just a moment. I think all my uploads are done now, so they're probably done by now. So I just need to remember to upload my Puyo, or unprivate my Puyo stream, or not stream, world record video after the stream. I wanted to like make an announcement that it's like the VOD is up on Twitter and stuff, and have it as my most recent, just so people can see it easily. Okay. We'll get to that. Okay, all sorted. Yeah, Endless needs to verify my run for speedrun.com, but okay, anyway. That's enough of my own stuff. I'm here to help other people. The other thing you need to watch out for is the space above your board. This is called the garbage tray, or queue. This space is used how much you have coming up. As shown here. Shown here are the standard ones. There's the dot, which represents one garbage. The larger dot with the face, which represents, which is, you know what, I think we just say is at this point, which is 6 garbage, or 1 line. The rock, which is 30 garbage, or 5 lines, and star. Wait, the star is 5 rocks, isn't it? It's 5 rocks. Right? Wait, it is 5 rocks, isn't it? Yeah. No. Wait. It's 6, isn't it? It's 6. But does that mean my calculations are wrong? Wait. 100k, 50k, 25k. 12.5k. If it's 12.5k, then that means one rock is not 2,500. Oh, that would make me sad. Wait, no, it is 2,500. Right, no, it's not, because it's 5 times. If it was 15k. Wait. Is a star 6 or 5 rocks? Puyo, Nexus, garbage, tray. Is nuisance tray like a selectable word here? No, we can't. What's the name for it? Nuisance tray? Nuisance tray visuals. What is it? I'm going to explode. Is it Q? Is it Q? Nuisance Q, got it. That's the name of it. There's so many different names for it. Oh, someone updated with Puyo champions. So rock is, the star is 6. Okay, there's 6 rocks. No, that means the calculations are all stupid. Ugh, I'm going to cry. Cause this is 100k. No, this is 50k. This is 25k. This is 12.5k. But now it's 12.5 divided by 6. Not 12.5 divided by 5. That's so unsatisfying. Because now it's like, what is it? 2000. 2080. So rock is like 2000 then. Not 1005. No, not 2000. Wait. Yes, 2000. Yes, it's 2000. It's closer to 2000, not 2500. Okay. Yeah, that's stupid. Which means that divide that by 5. Oh, this is where it's 5 and this is where it's 6. I guess. Ugh, that still annoys me. Hey yo, lecturer. Hey yo. How's it going? Now nuisance Puyo is 1.6 whenever the size goes up. Well, it's 6 here, then it's 5, and then it's 6. Hi, Hamburger. I'm just checking the score distribution. Oh, I'm talking about like score, like actual score wise. Like this is 100,000. 100,000, 50,000, 25,000, 12,500. And if you divide by 5, this would be 2,500, but it's not. It's not. It's 6. And 12,500 divided by 6 is not satisfying. So I'm complaining about it. That's basically what I'm doing right now. It's close to 2,100. It's like 2,080 something. And then that means that divide that by 5, it's 450, about 450. And then of course if you divide by that by 7, then you get like 96, right? Oh, that's why, because it's 96. Wait, no, 96 is, yeah, it's because it's 96. Wait, hold on. So it's not exactly 50,000. Because if it's 96, then you're never going to get, you never get exact multiples. Oh. Wait. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. No, it's 70. It's 70. No. Oh, I could just calculate it the other way. Wait, no. 70. Oh, wait. Wait, is 96 as much as... Wait. Target point is 70. Wait. I'm gonna explode. Wait, 70? Is it 70? It's 70, right? Am I crazy? It is 70, isn't it? Apparently Microsoft bought Bethesda. Wait, what? Really? That's... I suppose that's a thing. 72. What? No. Target point. Where? I'm going to explode. Does this have the standard? What's the standard? What is the standard? Margin time. This is the standard for Fever. What is 120? What is into? Oh, 70. Okay. 70. It is 70. Okay. So we get 70, 420. 420. Wait. That's 2,100. Oh, of course, it's 2,100. It's still 2,100. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's 2,100. 2,100. Oh, I know, Hembuta. This is my own research. This is for later on in the series when I talk about, like, score estimation. So it is 2,100. It's not approximately. They made it so that it is 2,100 exactly, and that's why it is approximately 50,000. Because if you go 2,100 here, then you get 12,600, which is only 100 off what we were talking about. 12,600. Right? So 12,600 for a star, then it's 25,200, right? 25,200 for a moon. So it's 50,400. So a crown is 50,400. It's only 400 over. So technically, yeah. Okay, got it. So that means a comet is 100,800. So it's really, really, really close. Okay, it is satisfying. 70 is satisfying. Good. I'm happy. They didn't make it like 71 or something. They make it stupid. I'm so done. I'm so sorry, guys. That was a big... I just needed to know. Give you some time to solve the exercise for yourself. We continue class after lunch break. It's important. Most of words Bethesda now. I know what most of the properties are Xbox exclusive. Oh, really? What the heck? That's so... Wow. That's Microsoft, I guess. Jeez. And Bethesda died anyways. Rip Bethesda. Yo, what's up? Okay. Actually, I need to talk about soft drop bonus. Did I talk about soft drop bonus? Wait, where did I talk about, like... formula? ちょっと待って。No, no, no. Wait, is that the wrong hyperlink? Did I just... Oh no, this is the wrong one. This goes to the wrong one. Does this one go to the right one? Okay, that one goes to the right one. Okay, I need to fix this one. Sorry, guys. I can't believe I messed this one up. Where's the hyperlink? Wait, hyperlink. Sorry, guys. I messed that one up. Is this one the right one? Okay, that one's right. So, this is where I'm talking about. Scoring formula. No. No. Chain power judgment. No. That's scoring formula. No, this is like judging the okay. Scoring formula. Wait, no. Oh yeah, this is soft shot bonus. I could make it one topic, but I want it to be under a subheading. This will mostly be about scoring formula, but like I'll go over the basics of like, oh, you should look for them, some stuff. This is where I introduce like the mid game and how to like do stuff. Yeah. This is how you do your side chains. This is mostly scoring formula discussion afterwards, so that people know what to do, how to make good power chains. Wonder who Microsoft wants to buy next. Imagine if Microsoft buys Sega one day. Oh gosh. Microsoft Puyo. Relevant examples of the formula? Yeah, definitely. Like, people need to know about like how strong group bonus is, color bonus. Like, they don't need to know the formula, but they need to know what goes into the formula. Like, I don't know the formula. I need to know what's in it. Yeah. I found that really important. I also discovered that this year. This year I started learning about like how important it is to group your Puyos. Yeah, examples. That'll be full of examples. Because the thing is, you don't talk about the formula much. You wrote it? There you go. I was first. Well, I guess you're a pro now, huh? Hebotus Pro. I can't keep up. Alright, anyway, I should probably... I think I'll finish this video script today. Then soon I'll proofread it, and then we can start working on the video for this, if that's okay, Humberto. Or maybe I should do the first 3, because I think I want to get the first 5 done. Because the thing is, if you look at my... This is how I'm grouping it. I don't know if this is the final grouping, but this is how I think of it right now. Basic mechanics and chaining fundamentals are the first 6 videos, so that's getting to 12 chain. It feels like a Japanese guide because it's saying 12 chain is beginner, but like, it's true. Like, it's not too hard to get a 12 chain if, you know, you get good RNG and stuff, but like, technically, you can get to 12 chain. Intermediate is this section, and then 12 to 15 expert. Yeah, 10 chain, they say, don't do... the thing is, I'll say that you can get up to 12 chain. That's what I'm saying, up to, but like, yeah, I'll say the expected amount is 10, because 12 is like if you get really lucky. Like, when I say 12, I mean like, if you do this perfectly. And then you have like this is a 12 chain. If you can fill in the rest yourself, like, just do sandwich, whole second floor, and first floor is all of oh, you don't need third floor for 12. Hemboto. Wait, no, this is what I mean, that this is the 12 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A 5 per floor. Oh, 5 floor, for example. Yeah, okay. I'm talking about just using stairs and sandwich, though. Like, the very basics. Oh, is that really, like... Oh, I mean... The thing is, I don't know how people are going to use sandwich on the second floor without using it, though. Like, that's the thing. Oh, you think that's more like third floor because they're multiple. That's an interesting thought, actually. I've never thought about it like that. I think it's okay to introduce it this way because the thing is, it's not like a huge step up, right? Like you do this, but you're like, and then you teach them sandwich, right? And you're like, how do I use sandwich in my chains? And then you go, oh, okay. If you want to argue that point, Hamburger, I think here's one thing: you can also just do sandwich. Okay. This, and then maybe you can like, you could do sandwich like this or something. Like maybe. You put the red between the blue. Between the blue. Okay, so I'm allowed to do it for this one, do you think? Oh, so this is the full transition, the blues and the reds. Okay. So there, you can get a 12 chain like this, I'm pretty sure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay, this is 12. No better quality than that? Oh, well, this overlaps everywhere now. Oh, this is like Chico's ability. They're cute! Whoosh! Is this second and sixth row? Wait, I swear, this actually is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is exactly like her ability. I did that by accident. Anyway, stop. We're finished with the game for now. Let's see. The 10, I believe, because I think the gaps are 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, I think so too, though, Humberto. Like, when you learn GTR and stuff, most Western players are actually at the 10, at 10 chains. I think I'm at the 12 chain point right now. I'm at 12, and I'm learning how to get 13 and 14. But, yeah, that's the thing. I know how difficult it is. I just want people to know, oh, if you get perfect RNG, you can get a 12, and that's why it's the video title. But in the video, I'll say, like, oh, don't worry, you're only meant to get up to 10. So it's fine. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Because then here's when you talk about literally everything else. There's so much. I'll be a 10 believer. I believe in the 10 as well. Okay, so why was I talking about that? Oh, is that just because we were talking about like wet? Yeah, right, beginner level. So I want to try and get these done before Puyo Tetris 2 comes out. I mean, maybe I want to at least get the first question mark. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but like that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot to do in like 2.5 months. I'm not expecting too much out of us, but I'm gonna aim for it. I think that's a good goal. Yeah. I don't need to agree to agree. So we agree. Imagine doing it in 3 days. Easy peasy. You just make 2 videos per day. The whole script and the thing is, if the scripting only is going to take like 1 day, then the video making maybe like give it like a week. If we do a week each, yeah. If we spend 1 week per video, that's actually kind of perfect, isn't it? Like you do the stuff for 1 day, and then for the rest of the 6 days, or maybe 7 days, even if it takes 8 days to do 6 tutorials, that's 48. Oh, 48 is a bit too much, isn't it? Okay, let's say 7 then. 7 by 6 is 42, right? That's a month and 12 days. A month and 12 days, that's very close to PPT release. So I think if we do 1 video, 1 a month, does that sound good? Is that too strict of a time frame? I think 1 a week sounds okay, actually. Your guide blueprint have advanced stacking techniques, stacking without holding off the drop button. Oh, yeah, that'll be here. Double rotations, wall kicks, not splitting, advanced movement, that's later on though. Because we don't need to worry about playing fast until they can play well. You need to play well and then play fast. So, yeah. Wonder when PPT2 digital pre-orders will be available? Hopefully soon. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I think they said it should be sometime soonish, though. I think the Puyo official will reply to someone and said it should be sometime soon. So hopefully it will be soon. Hamburger. Alright. Anyway, enough of that for now. We'll continue writing because I need to get some sleep. Plans for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna play Among Us in the morning, and then maybe when I get home from work, I might do the Pokemon Dungeon catch-up stream. We'll see. The star is proofread or rephrase. Yeah, sure. Can do PPT2 digitally since it's easier to switch between digital than physical. I agree on that. A lot of people say that, like, or I like physical, and I am going to I have already pre-ordered the physical PPT2 because then it'll be kind of nice to have the collection of, I have PPT1 and PPT2. But for most games, like, going forward, I'm definitely getting digital because then you don't need to switch cartridges and stuff. Puyo's apprentices that he asked them to do that advanced movement right after learning sandwich. That's crazy. It's because Puyo just uses sandwich anyway, so it's fine. Alright, where was I up to? Garbage queue. Star is 6 rocks. What the? Moon is 2 stars. Crown is... I don't need to talk about the comet yet. Because comet's only in Fever. I don't think that matters too much in which order you train something. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters, but I don't want to introduce it too early. Like, I don't think it's important to introduce it too early, so I'm not going to overload information just yet. But if you... The thing is, like, it always will be, like, I will never put... No one will ever be able to put together a perfect guide for everything, right? So it's always a good idea to cross-reference your resources. You always want to be like, you can use like a main resource. Like for me, Japanese from Zero is my main Japanese resource, but you always want to cross-reference other stuff because you can learn little bits and pieces that you wouldn't have otherwise. It can help boost your learning. Such game pieces don't have more than one cartridge slot. So much wasted space, and they'd be so much more useful if they did. Honestly, it's silly. It's really silly. So much wasted space. When they try doing chains full speed, you get faster strong. 200 IQ. Maybe you're 200 IQ, Hemboto. Now that we've covered what I try, but I'm rubbish in actually training and not just reading about training. It's okay, me too, Hamboto. When I train, I suck. What is this? What is this for? Twitch freaking froze right after I sent my last message, so I had to restart the app. Wow, Twitch mobile can be a bit funky sometimes. Standard deviation? Oh... Wait, what's M then? M. Oh. Oh. Oh, instead of using mu. Okay, got it. Mu and sigma. M&Ms. I want M&Ms. Now we've covered the playing field. We now talk about actually playing the game. Another player. All the game is to try and fill the opponent's board. If you couldn't do this, game would never end. Got to out myself, don't let M&Ms with nuts, sorry guys. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried M&M's with nuts, but that doesn't sound bad. I like M&M's, I like nuts, I like M&M's and nuts probably. You know what's top tier? Peanut butter. Peanut butter. M&M's with nuts too, don't worry. Oh, you hate them? Oh. Don't like nuts in my chocolate? I don't mind. It's okay, you guys can give them to me then. If you have M&M's with nuts in them, then just give them to me. It's a win-win situation. What's this in garbage? Too clear. Clear Puyos. Which will give you points as a technical node. For every 70 points you accumulate, you will send one nuisance Puyo. In order to send college, you need to clear Puyos, which will give you points. As a technical note, for every 70 points you accumulate, you'll send one nuisance Puyo. The process. Let's visualize this. How this works in game. Oops, oh my gosh. Twitch is doing my funny. Okay, thanks, you're welcome. Hamburger, free food company. We'll use palm oil instead of cocoa butter in chocolate, that sucks. Hey, yeah, what's up, welcome. Need Productive Like This is only the best song ever. Oh, previous one, yep. It's so good, I love that so much. Yeah, good luck with your work if you're doing stuff at the moment. Guess what I found to do? First off, your current chain must resolve. For now, let's just look at it. I'm sending this one chain. Found out how to stream art. Yo, streaming your art? I'd be down to see. That's awesome though. Okay, let's hydrate a little bit. Lots of talking. Gotta drink water. Okay. A little laggy at times, but things work. As long as it works, it works. After your chain, after this happens, garbage will be sent to the opponent and displayed in the garbage queue that we mentioned before. Oh wait, hold on. Since the opponent displayed in the garbage queue. Oh, displayed in their garbage queue. I think if we just show them, it'll be fine. A Lux Ray last night. That sounds exciting. Lux Rays are very cool. I like Lux Rays. I also like Lux Rays. That makes two of us. Make a Lux Ray sooner to go along with Metro. You're cute. Sounds epic. So after this happens, electric cat, electric dog. It's perfect. It's perfect. This happens. The garbage will fall in every of the 6 columns. It depends. Which one happens to be is random. The garbage can fall. Which column it happens to be? Just clarification on that. Which column it happens to be is red. This garbage will fall after either the opponent this garbage will fall after either the opponent places a piece or after their current chain is has finished clearing. And then of course we can demonstrate that. Making my Lux Ray sooner super fit, but also really fluffy, so it'd be hard to tell by just looking. Fluffy! Fluffy hugs. Joey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Mechanic of the way that garbage falls is that it will fall in lines at a time on any given turn. Well, hopefully you slept well then if you haven't done much in your day. Mario Galaxy music also top tier. What is that? It will fall in lines. It fall in full lines. Or full rows. Lines or rows. Hopefully your day will be good. Hopefully so. This means that if you receive 2 garbage, for example, they won't ever fall in the same column. However, if you get 2 lines, a line and a bit more sent to you The garbage chain for will be queued before the next action the player makes. Actions that are still going can still be finished. This might be another case where we can say it in both ways, like with earlier how we said in other words. We might be able to just say that again here. In other words, it will fall. Garbage will fall. After since you are guaranteed to be blocked by one nuisance in every column, but some columns with extras on top. This will be easier to visualize when we actually show it. On top of this, it is only possible to receive 5 lines of garbage at a time. If you recall, this is the same as the rotation in the garbage queue. Of course, if you can send garbage, you should be able to clear it if you receive garbage. This track, the TGM1 track's always a bit loud. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. Yes, good. Then when during your usual colored Puyos. Garbage is cleared by clearing adjacent groups of colored Puyos like this, and then we'll show them. Now, you may be how can I out the opponent if I can only send one garbage at a time? One way is to erase more than 4 for color. Grouping Puyos of the same color. Same color near each other will help you clear more at once. Playing PT overnight, I got to 2000 worldwide. Don't think I'll still have it though since I went to bed after. Fair enough. It's a good effort though. Nice work indeed. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Oh, we clear more. You can also clear 2 groups of different colors at the same time. This one's quieter. There we go. Wait, number of a color in group bonus isn't the same thing. Okay, whatever. Just groups of 4 of a single color. Do wonder what all the new things BPT2 will be. Imagine if they added normal FIFA mode, that would be mega hype. Though I wonder if they might be leaving it out just to make sure that like Champions has a reason to exist. But I don't know. I'm not holding up very high hopes because like it'd be hard to implement. But we'll have to wait and see. But there is this works fine enough. But these work fine enough. So much at a time. So what can you do? It's time to introduce the wonderful world of chaining. And then for touches to work in FIFA, combos on the normal mode will be nerfed and damage will still greatly be generally be encouraged to help offset damage. Yeah, it'll have to be something to do with a combo system versus the offset system for Puyo. Garbage blocking touches though. Yeah, it'd be similar to Lucky Attack, I'd imagine. It'd be cool if they could generate like actual down stacking puzzles, where like it would randomize like what kind of cheese you got, and it would like randomize a set of pieces for you to clear that with. Like that can be 100% cleared, but like that would be very difficult actually. So it'd probably be easy. Yeah, some people can't even clear Big Bang stages. So, unless that's like the really, really high level ones, like the ones that battle against 15 chains. Because to be able to use 15 chains, it's not crazy, but like, question mark. Yeah, actual FIFA would just be Lucky Attack from Big Bang, which makes sense. I'm just not sure how they would go about the offsetting system and stuff. It's difficult. Just gives more reason for people to rant about imbalance. But we can hope. How much more is that? Okay, we're getting there. Oh, we're up to chains now. Okay. So, We've recognized gravity works in Puyo due to the way and Puyos can split. We can also notice that Puyos drop after you clear Puyos beneath them. The concept of chains is that you let one piece drop. Causing other links in that chain to clear consecutively during a single turn. Damage in Fever Tetris would be similar to how it works in Salt Tetris, where garbage is only put on the board if you don't clear a line. Yeah. A garbage blocking mechanic, that's what we usually call it, garbage blocking. Which I always found a really silly name, because it's like, yeah, you're blocking the garbage, but like, it's not ever clear. But I guess it's a fine enough term. Maybe it'd be like receive blocking or something, or like, I don't know, something that's more clear. Boy. So during a single turn. A fun note from this is that the maximum you can is a 19 chain. Since the board is 16 by what am I saying? 6 by 13. Has, you know, it has 78 spaces. By 4. Up with 14. Remainder 2. This means you have 2 spaces. Oh, you know what? They don't need that. This is since has too many spaces, and if you don't, for the minimum Puyos are clear. Would Puyo Tetris be more OP? Maybe it's a balance thing where like if you get good enough at Puyo you'll send too much garbage to Tetris, but like in the early stage Big Bang is like more powerful than Puyo because people don't know how to set off chains. So 19 of course. Yoshi, we also do maths, as if. Undertale music also top tier. All this music is top tier. Yoshi, please save. Don't worry. If you notice, like basically after every single sentence, I control S, so you can see at the bottom here whenever I'm saving. Like I'll do da 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 da, and then I'll control S. It would like come up here and save. But don't worry, I save all the time. Even just deleting that, I saved again just out of instinct. It's okay. It's fine. After every letter, yes, of course. It's the most reasonable thing to do. Do want champions to have a leg to stand on, but I do really want PvP and PPT too. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's 19 remainder too, so yeah. Don't save after deleting. Yeah, don't worry. I won't like just delete everything and then Control S then. Don't worry. That's not my instinct. If I delete stuff, then that's silly. Now that we have this concept in mind, it's possible we can elaborate what I meant by garbage not falling until the opponent has their current chain. Current chain finishes. This means that if they start chain before you send garbage, and then you send during their chain, the garbage won't fall until their chain finishes, even if it's a 19 chain. So this is just saying, like, it doesn't matter how long the chain is, like the garbage will not fall until their thing finishes. That's what I wanted to say. Allowing people to see more of Puyo, more Puyo and stuff in P2 might only make people more willing to get Puyo in the games in the future. Imagine FIFA might be more popular with the casual audience. Honestly, that's a fair point, but I wonder if true, actually. I think Big Bang's easier for people to understand than FIFA though, because people don't know how to get into FIFA, they don't know how to, like, how offsetting and stuff works. So like, if they just get given chains and they set them off, I think that's easier for people to understand. It's tough because I agree, but in a sense, like, they kind of have it filled in. So in the sense that, like, they have bases covered, it maybe makes sense. But the fact that it's not Tetris compatible, like, it might make people more willing, who knows. Or like, not like incompatible, but like, it might show the sort of things that Puyo is more willing to experiment with without Tetris in mind. A better lesson, yeah, better lesson mode, absolutely. I do wonder what they're gonna do, but again, that's why I want to get these videos out so that people can actually know how to play the game, including FIFA mode. I have a FIFA mode guide planned, don't worry. FIFA mode in Puyo vs Tetris, yes, I should do these, like, not super early, but like, soon after, because playing the matchup is super important for people. So people can actually know that Puyo is an OP and Tetris is an OP. They can just send that video, if anything. Yeah, the PPC lesson mode to PPC 2 would be perfect. You might think that you're dead if simply sends you. And while this is true, here it isn't. Ensue. Ensue, you called the counter rule exists. What this allows the player to allows you to do is clear any garbage that is currently sitting in your queue. These both clearing the garbage is currently sitting in your queue. Be 30th anniversary DLC for PPT2. That's actually what I suspect they're going to do. I don't think they're gonna like. There's a super low chance that they'll actually create a new game for the 30th anniversary, but like I'm almost certain that like that's what the DLC will be for. Like if they were like, oh, we're gonna have DLC. I'm like, why would you have DLC? Well, it probably is for 30th anniversary because then they have reason to like maybe I don't know. Give costumes and stuff, more music, stuff like that. Let me just do. As a reminder, this is your final chance to respond. You already have a chain going off. If you, no, this is confusing. And it resolves. If you set a chain off, but it doesn't clear enough, it will then fall instantly. This is the same as garbage looking being off. For those familiar. However, maybe have that as the final note. If you change, you can counter and send the cycle can repeat, and then we'll show that off. They could probably bring back characters like Black Stick, Puyo with a name change and Strange Clue, as well as maybe some other forgotten characters you know how I want. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. And even like bonus story could be cool. Like even the dream chapters in Puyo Tetris were good, right? So chapter 9 is infamous. Like there's no way they can't like do silly chapters like that again. As DLC, I wouldn't mind buying it. Broken, hello, on the stream. Can't stick around, but good luck with this. Thank you. Thank you very much. All the support means a lot, you guys. Thank you. Alright. So this script is going to be like 3 pages. Or 2.5 more like, probably. Alright, cool. That'll probably fill out good 15 minutes maybe. Maybe 20. Oh, with all the examples and stuff, probably 20. That's fine. Probably not too long. So, the basics of the game. But there's one last bonus rule to know about. This is the all clear bonus. You receive this. This after clearing every Puyo on your board, including garbage. If you do so, the words all clear will appear on your field, and on your next and for your next chain, you'll send an extra rock. Once again, for reference, that's dirty garbage. Or 5 lines. 5 rows. I'll just say rows to be clear. Okay, how to build chains. Me wondering how it is possible to build large chains, send lots of garbage. Being in Puyo Tetris 2 would allow them to also focus on one of the bigger parts of Puyo history, being the crossover Tetris and not having to just pretend it doesn't exist for legal reasons. Yeah, gotcha. That's right. More of the Puyo world gets exposed to people and everything. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping out that there's like good DLC and everything, because then it'll expose people to more of Puyo, what Puyo has to offer. It's so good. Can we get at least 3 pages of for your next and for your next? Wait, what are you going on about? Where? Oh, if you just said there was an end for your next chain, you was an extra. Oh. Am I saying that much? My goodness. You want it? Why? Do you just like that line that much? I guess you have to keep it, right? That's like, you can't touch that line. To do so is by using forms, which are repeated patterns. To align your Puyos correctly in order to set off a chain. However, that's what we'll be discussing next time. For now, of course. For now, it's a good idea to hop into practice yourself. There's a couple good options depending on what you own. If you have Puyo Champions, there's a comprehensive lesson mode which can help you get these basic controls and clearing down. I also need a note where this goes up to. Outside of this, for any Puyo game, for any Puyo game, you can go into solo play with a CPU component, and in the is it game rules? You can set a minimum chain. If you don't want garbage to be sent. If for a Puyo 30 DLC, characters time travel go through different parts of Puyo series history, kind of like Song Generations. Yo, wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, meeting a bunch of different Puyo characters. Maybe we'll see Taru, how about again? Frankensteins. More compile era characters. Wouldn't that be awesome? I was writing with a tutor of mine about a description on a project and wanted to tell him he made the typos. I didn't want to say typos since slang, and now he writes back, thanks, I corrected the typos. Oh. That's unfortunate. If it works, it works. And if you don't want garbage to be sent, you can set in the game rules, you can set a minimum chain, and then we'll show you how to do that. That's it for now, though. As mentioned, there will be upcoming videos on how to start learning to chain. So keep eyes out for that. Or if you're watching this later on, they should already exist. So go ahead and how to get food for free fast. I want a video on that. Been tagged into these art train things so far, and I'm too scared to speak because I don't feel like I have enough good art to share. I don't want to just go tagging random artists I don't know. Aww. Don't have enough? Well, I'd say all of your art's really good, but I suppose everyone is their own harshest critic, right? But yeah, that's fair. That's a fair thing. Watch. Constantly improving my new best makes my old best look worse. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I suppose that's important to keep in mind for anything, right? It's not necessarily bad, it's just improvement. So, we're always improving as in whatever we do, regardless of whatever we're taking up as a task. Which means that over time you'll probably roll around to doing this again, so you can look back and go, oh, that's what my old art was like, and it's not bad, it was just a step in my learning. Proving at such a rate that you can barely tell my art made in April and art made recently by the same person. That's awesome. You're putting a lot of work into this and the results are showing. Much proud. Hmm. Sounds like a good thing, but no one needs to post a bunch of art at once. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I suppose it's your choice then, right? Yeah. You could make a note of that showing your improvement if you wanted to. That's also totally acceptable, I'd imagine. But yeah, if you're not comfortable yet, then perhaps waiting is the best choice for you. So this section we're like still question marking on, potentially. But the rest of this, I think, is ready. I think this is good. Hold on, this should be in the video outro section. If you feel. That said, with that said, good luck. What's a good way to end it? On your journey to okay, I think that's it then. Got a good dinner now? When you're finished, Yoshi, send me a copy so I can try to live next time. Gotta pop a wall. Maybe we will come up with a catchphrase. I'll leave it at that for now. Actually, because I'm actually done. That's it. We're done. We finished the first video, potentially. There's some things we need to clean up, but I think I'll send you this copy, if that's okay. You can like highlight stuff and like suggest edits and stuff if you feel that that's a good idea. So that should be good. I'll separate things a bit more nicely. Otsukaresama deshita. Thank you for sticking around, everybody. Again, I am hoping to get as much feedback on this as possible to make this, again, as accessible as possible, and, you know, all of that cool stuff. Is that awkward looking? I'm spacing out everything anyway, so I don't know. Die while getting a shiny Mario Sunshine? Oh jeez, that sounds like it would hurt. Have a good dinner, Hemoda. Thank you for sticking around. That's all though, huh? 3 pages. 3 pages. Done. Today. Yeah, productive. How long? 2.5 hours. You know, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Make sure, of course, to get some of my 2000 IQ theories in that nobody accepts. It's okay, Berto. I pretty love and appreciate your work. Although this is the very basics, so this is really where we start getting into like the actual theory. This one's more like, I mean, if you have anything to add, you can add it. But like, right now, I think this is where we're gonna start like arguing, because this is where things get a bit more intense. Count the shine though, so that's good. Okay, that's good. That is good. Sure, you think I can't argue on that? Well, you can tell me in your feedback, mister. Alright. On that note, as I said, I'm probably going to be heading off now. That would be it for today. As for tomorrow, I think I will probably morning stream. Oh, 100% morning stream. I don't know what else I'd be doing. So I'll be up in like... I can just sleep however much, I guess. Wanted to ask you next time about a topic I discussed with Void before. Oh, okay. I'm happy to hear anything that you have to ask. Yes, so tomorrow I could stream anything, really. If there are enough people around, I'd be happy to play more Among Us. That would be super fun. It's always super hype. Ah, the all clear starts. I might be able to include like the theory behind that in dealing with the garbage counter builds and digging. But like, because I think this won't take long, right? So you need to like expand on it with all clear starts stuff. Thanks for streaming, it's always fun to chill here. Aw, well I'm glad you have a good time here, lecturer. It's always wonderful having you around too. If any of you are around in tomorrow morning then, well, morning for me, like in 10 hours I would say, so I'll probably sleep like 9ish hours or whatever, 8-9 hours, start streaming in 10ish. Maybe earlier, maybe later, give or take, don't trust me. I don't know how long I'm gonna be sleeping for. I even with the rock paper scissors principle. Oh, really? Oh, like sending it straight away and stuff? Probably be there too? Awesome. More time spent with lecturer is good time spent. That's my philosophy. I will sleep, we will all sleep. But if anyone else in stream as well, that'll be what we're doing there. Probably close the chain sim for now. I did use it a little bit, so it wasn't a complete waste. Aww. I appreciate all of you. Lots and lots. Before we head off, let's go and find someone to host. Oh yeah, so that's what's going to be happening in the morning and early afternoon. Then I have to go to work. After work, I might do a PMD catch-up stream, or maybe more Among Us, or just... we'll figure it out when we get there, but I'm not certain on the second half. But yeah, that's what we're doing in the morning. If not, then maybe just play some Puyo. Just, I guess. If you have anyone to host, let me know. If Sono's streaming, we might just pop over to his side. Let's have a look. Ooh, I'd like to check Puyo and Tetris first, just to make sure. No. What about in Puyo Tet? Puyo Tetris. Don't know then. Okay, I have no idea what Sono is playing, but... Ooh! May Logo plays PPT? Oh, okay. Might be good to pass over to them then. In that case, if you recommend them, Humberto, I will pass you guys over to them. Oh, I remember seeing May Logo around actually, so it's good. Oh, not all of that was even script writing time. Like some of that was like Tetris stuff, and some of that was grammar and everything. So I guess that was really productive. Hey, podcast is reserved in the near future. Soon. Alright, guys, I'll be around for a little while just to before I get ready for bed. So if you have any messages, shoot me or whatever. Feel free to. The grammar. It was fun. I learned about no, I said I'd remember this. Just how many... I'm going to explode. I would look it up after the stream then, if I don't remember. Anyway. We're gonna go raid May Logo. Many hugs for everybody. Let's go have a fun time. Okay. Fine. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you around soon for this. Humberto and I will get onto this. We'll work our butts off for you guys. Many hugs, much love, as always. Good night everybody.